kaayo, kay dunay piyesta, diri sa amo. Sayaw sa dalan, kaon ug durian, mag-iay-iay, kay Kadayawan. Kadayawan, 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 Kadayawan. Kadayawan, 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 Kadayawan.
After 2 long years, we are finally celebrating the Kadayawan Festival face-to-face. Join me as we take part in this joyous celebration of the 37th Kadayawan sa Davao. Davao City has lots and lots of places to go to. You can either satisfy your thirst for adventure or simply have a chill getaway. This city really fascinates me. There are so many places worth discovering and activities worth experiencing, and I want to share it with you. Ako si Astrid Gopo, ubani ko ninyo og akong team. Tara, laag ta!
The Kadayawan traces its roots as a Thanksgiving practice of the early indigenous peoples in the region. After a bountiful harvest, they would offer fruits, vegetables, rice, and other produce to honor their supreme being. Over the years, the rites has evolved into a festival which features the abundant natural resources and the cultural diversity of Davao City. From 1986 to 1987, it was called the Apo Duwaling, a combination of the 3 Davao City icons, the Mount Apo, Durian, and the Waling-Waling Orchid. In 1988, the festival was named Kadayawan, taken from the word Madayao, which means good or valuable.
The Kadayawan Festival puts a spotlight on the 11 recognized linguistic groups in the city. Take a peek at their culture at the Magsaysay Park, the home of the Kadayawan Village and the Bantawan Amphitheater.
This year, we handled Bantawan Cultural Celebration wherein the convergence of the 11 ethnic communities, no? They gathered together to celebrate their ways of life, and they celebrate abundance, no, kung sa'y naa sa ilaha. Ang highlight man gud aning Bantawan Cultural Celebration is that we wanted, or the community themselves really wanted to make it available to the audience ang katong ilahang customary and cultural practices. It was very, very educational at the same time kay it's an opportunity, no? It's an opportunity na makita sa ato ang common, no? People. Same thing with the tourists and the visitors na kuan gyud, lalo na karon kay humana ang kuan unsa ni first time nato nakabalik gyud ta after pandemic na nanatay face to face na event, mas nagiging genuine ang pagdawat sa audience ang katong ginapakita sa atong 11 ethnic communities. Ang nahitabo ato ang 11 ethnic communities, mura sila gipang mingaw gani nga. Actually, nakuha na nila na-adapt na nila, and they already embracing the reality na nag-coexist na sila together with the rest of the Davaoenos. Kanira po ng opportunity, during the Kadayawan celebration lang po na opportunity na magkaroon ganito ka ng harmonious kayo ang exchange. And what is good about it is that gi-establish good sa city government of Davao ang Kadayawan Village, na dili na kinahanglan ng mga tao mosaka dito sa ilahang mga lugar. But the dream of the Bantawan Cultural Celebration is that make the people realize also na aside diri sa Kadayawan Village, naagid sila yung opportunity if they really want to learn about these communities, naagi opportunity na makasaka sila and visit and immerse with the community, live with them. Nasanayan na pod mismo sa community. Katong 2019, dito ta sa Bantawan stage. Wala pa gud ng kuan, dili pa nga na ang kuan ang itsura, pero nakasanayan na nila tawagon ng Bantawan stage, Bantawan stage. Bantawan, by the way, is a platform, meaning platform or a venue. So, kuan pod kayo, haom ra pod kayo, appropriate ra pod kayo ang term. Ang Tambayayong sa Kadayawan, nag-start ni siya tong 2019. Anay tabuan, it was out of the spur of the moment lang gihapon with Ma'am Jean Rose. Anak ko na, Ma'am, what if we are going to have parang culminating activity? Ana gani na magtapok po itong katong mga winners gani, Ma'am, katong atong mga best na performers, atong mga icons diri sa Davao. So, Tambayayong sa Kadayawan is more on the convergence of all the winners, no? Katong sa Kadayawan competitions. Na at the same time, napudihang ang highlight po ana ang ato ang mga icons like Popong Landero, Maanchua, Mebuyan, or kinsa pa nang pwede ginato kanang makapadala bitog pride sa as Davaoenyo.
I'm Kenneth Villaluz, one of the partners here in Chewbacca. So nag-start ang Chewbacca from me and my partner na naisip namin na kailangan ng lechon baka ng Davao. Growing up kasi, yung partner ko sa mga parties nila, they would have a whole lechon baka para sa mga events nila, parties, celebrations. And hindi naman lahat ng tao kayang ma-afford yung buong lechon baka or yung leg na lechon baka. So we came up with the idea na pwedeng portioned out na lechon baka na 1/4 kilo, half kilo, and a kilo. And may mga plates din kami for solo diners and for budget goers. So that's where it all happened. What I can say about our brand is nag-product develop talaga kami ng maayos. We made sure malambot yung baka. We made sure our sauce is really delicious, na bagay talaga sa lechon baka. So, ang basis talaga namin is yung lechon baka dito na sikat na dati pa, and then we tried to improve it to come up with a better product. Our next step is to promote it for celebrations, for parties, weddings, parang catering style. We can put table there that we will present our lechon baka. Perfect for celebration kasi it's very festive. Lechon baka, subukan natin for our celebrations para it's more festive. We're planning to expand maybe next year, maybe a couple of stores next year that we can cater other locations kasi isa lang ang location namin. So medyo hindi namin ma-reach yung buong Davao. So far, our reviews are doing really well. Lahat naman ng mga customers namin bumabalik para matikman para makain ulit yung Chewbacca. It's soft, the sauce is perfect for the baka. Ang tawag na nga namin dun sa sauce dahil sa sobrang sarap niya is wowsawan. Inviting you guys to visit Chewbacca. We are located in Lopez, Haina. You can like our Facebook, check out our Facebook so you get all the information. We are also on Food Panda. Thank you.
Kadayaw, attorney, happy Kadayawan. Di gyud makumpleto ang ato ang Kadayawan kundi na mukaon og durian. Lami gyud siya, no? Creamy kaayo. this Kadayawan is very challenging kasi una, this is the first Kadayawan of our Honorable Mayor Sebastian Baste Duterte, no? Unang Kadayawan niya and nakalingkod siya sa office July 1. So the preparation is very short, pero si Mayor Inday Sara Duterte ihan nang anticipate mismo ang pag-prepare sa executive order. Sa ato ang mga previous events, malampuson kaayo, no? Pag-abri sa ato ang tribal village, ato ang opening, no? Ato ang bantawan, and many others, siya sa Kadayawan nato. So, naghinam-hinam ang ato ang mga atauhan, especially the participants nato, na apil musalmot sa ato ang Kadayawan kay 2 years tang walay face-to-face interaction. Nakita na to for the past days, traffic ang Davao, nanggawas ang mga tao, wherever you go na ay tao, no? Murag nakita na to ang longingness to really celebrate the Kadayawan, no? Especially sa mga night events na to, even sa mga Rojas Night Market and all. So, festive, and I can see the economic activity of the city naka-recover yun. For us, kita Davaoenyo, Kadayawan is very significant. Importante kayo ni, especially sa tuang 11 tribes. This is a Thanksgiving of bountiful harvest that we have. Ang kagikan sa Davao diha ta nagsugod.
One way of honoring and also keeping the indigenous culture alive is playing the traditional games of our IP communities. Dula Kadayawan, held at the People's Park, is a major event of the Kadayawan. The games are not just a display of strength and skills, but also a platform of unity and harmony among the city's diverse peoples. The Hiyas ng Kadayawan is one of the most highly anticipated events in the festival. In this pageant, 11 lovely ladies representing their respective cultural communities get a chance to showcase the uniqueness and beauty of their respective cultures and traditions, vying for the ultimate role as the ambassadress of the Kadayawan.
Fiesta Kadayawan is the annual search for the festival gem during Kadayawan sa Davao. And the festival gem is chosen among the representatives of the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City. And this is very unique compared to the usual beauty pageants because criteria are based on their knowledge of their culture, their cultural skills or their talent, and their project proposals for their tribal communities. So wala tayong criteria based on their physical looks or how they walk. So it's really based on their culture. The objective of the LG is to be as authentic as possible, to showcase the traditional practices, traditions of all the 11 tribes. So we will stick to that palagi. Nagkakaiba lang sa how we present them during the staging of their cultural presentation at lalo na sa coronation. So we change the stage design, the opening number, and how we present the candidates.
Indak is one of the major highlights in the Kadayawan Festival. It is a street dancing competition participated by contingents from all across Davao City and from different localities in Mindanao. The atmosphere during the Indak is just bursting with creativity and artistic energy. The colors, the movements, and the sounds of the contingents bring excitement to the streets of the downtown area. You would just be swept away with the vibe. Never mind the heat. For once, you are in the middle of the celebrations, the essence of the Kadayawan Festival.
Ang Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan is very, aside from itself being so dynamic and considering it as the most attended event of Kadayawan sa Davao, Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan mirrors the celebration, because the Kadayawan is all about a celebration of the bountiful harvest of you know, our lumad and the early settlers of Davao City, and of course, not to forget our Moro tribes. So it mirrors, you know, the joyful celebration of our IPs, and of not only that, also ang ato ang mga Bangsamoro. Then it mirrors the movements kana ilang mga footworks on how they celebrate. And from there, naghimo tag competition, no, na that would more or less symbolize or be symbolic of that particular celebration. So it's very, very important. Kay because of that celebration of the bountiful harvest and paying tribute to the Almighty Manama, yes, gi-translate nato na siya into the kanang murag merrymaking of the different tribes. So the Indak-Indak is really very, very important. Kay ano siya, it is the murag para sa kuha the core of Kadayawan sa Davao Festival, because that is where celebration is being mirrored. It is murag paying tribute to the 11 tribes that we have. And considering na kaning ang pinaka-backbone dyan sa celebration nato sa ato ang Kadayawan Festival is really the 11 tribes. When I came into the picture, it was I revamped sa ato ang time, sa ako ang time lang siya na nahimong 360 degrees ang kanang Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan. Before, it's only frontal. So when you get to see Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan, you will see the beauty of the dance, you know, up close and personal, pero frontal lang siya. And when I came into the picture, mas gusto magud nako na gather og kanang daghan crowd. So it was 360 degrees. Kaya it is very, very important na kanang magsayaw ang mga tao, di ba? Pag naa ka sa atubangan, mag-enjoy ka, pero pag naa ka sa likod, ang makita nimo puro mga plywood na lang sa ilang mga props. And that's not very nice. So I did something na para mas ma-enjoy sa tanang tao. So nahimo siyang 360 degrees view. And then after karon lang pug tuiga 2022 naghihimo na to siya nga pati ang katong duha ka buok satellite performance area 360 degrees viewing na pud siya. So that is very nice and that is one of the major changes of Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan. Plus, nagtukod tagdako kayong tent. During my time, I was the one who suggested to the local government of Davao City na kinahanglan ta na idakong tent because it is very important not only to shelter sa katong mga dancers but also to the people na enjoy magtan-aw. The very fact that we paid tribute to the 11 tribes of Davao City, that is really the most important, that we did not lose track on how we come about with the event. It was still based on cultural merits.
I'm Kenneth Villaluz, one of the partners here in Chewbacca. So nag-start ang Chewbacca from me and my partner na naisip namin na kailangan ng lechon baka ng Davao. Growing up kasi, yung partner ko sa mga parties nila, they would have a whole lechon baka para sa mga events nila, parties, celebrations. And hindi naman lahat ng tao kayang ma-afford yung buong lechon baka or yung leg na lechon baka. So we came up with the idea na pwedeng portioned out na lechon baka na 1/4 kilo, half kilo, and a kilo. And may mga plates din kami for solo diners and for budget goers. So that's where it all happened. What I can say about our brand is nag-product develop talaga kami ng maayos. We made sure malambot yung baka. We made sure our sauce is really delicious, na bagay talaga sa lechon baka. So ang basis talaga namin is yung lechon baka dito na sikat na dati pa, and then we tried to improve it to come up with a better product. Our next step is to promote it for celebrations, for parties, weddings, parang catering style. We can put table there that we will present our lechon baka. Perfect for celebration kasi it's very festive. Lechon baka, subukan natin for our celebrations para it's more festive. We're planning to expand maybe next year, maybe a couple of stores next year that we can cater other locations kasi isa lang ang location namin, so medyo hindi namin ma-reach yung buong Davao. So far, our reviews are doing really well. Lahat naman ng mga customers namin bumabalik para matikman para makain ulit yung Chewbacca. It's soft, the sauce is perfect for the baka. Ang tawag na nga namin dun sa sauce dahil sa sobrang sarap niya is wowsawan. Inviting you guys to visit Chewbacca. We are located in Lopez, Haina. You can like our Facebook, check out our Facebook so you get all the information. We are also on Food Panda. Thank you.
Today is Sunday, the last day of the Kadayawan Festival. And what better way to culminate this celebration than through the Pamulak sa Kadalanan or the Floral Float Parade and Pitik Kadayawan or the Beat of Kadayawan.
Pamulak sa Kadayawan is an annual floral float parade Actually, sa ato ang pamulag sa Kadayawan, no, naatay siya duha ka categories. We have competing and non-competing. Sa ato ang competing category, no, napo siya tulo ka subcategories under the competing. Mao ni siya ang ato ang lahi category, which is the alternative category, no. These are the animal-driven floats. Actually, ang kaning ato ang alternative category or lahi category started year 2017. However, ang next category nato sa ato ang competing is the small category or the gamay category kung sa Bisaya pa, no? O ang ato ang pinaka-highlight, no, which is the big category or the dako category. Okay, mo ni siya ang katong under sa competing. However, naapod tay corporate floats. Mao ni siya tong mga non-competing. Mao ni siya ang katong mga corporate companies na kanang gusto lang, no, gyud nga mo participate o isibya sa kahanginan ang mga pangalan sa ilahang kumpanya o sa ilahang grupo. Actually, no, kay di man siya limited sa kumpanya lang o sa grupo. Even an individual or a private entity, pwede ka kaayo mo appeal sa ato ang pamunak sa Kadayawan. Ang difference ng ani nila, kung sulita og non-competing, 20% lang sa dekorasyon sa ilahang float is the real. Okay, katong mga tinuod nga fresh flowers, plants, fruits, vegetables, and etc. However, the 80% of the decoration are the artificials. It doesn't mean kung artificial, kato na lang plain tarpaulin. Artificial nga mga bulak, plastic na mga bulak, plastic na mga prutas. Kadto na yung mga styro, no? Styrofours, naghihimong bulak. Styrofours, naghihimo sing dekorasyon. Of course, kanang painted po ni siya, no? Kay as much as possible, dapat walay part sa isa ka sakyanan nila, no? Sa sakyanan or sa gagamit na float nga makitaan nga, ay, napaman gihapon di ini siya nakitaan man ang body sa ano. So as much as possible, covered siya tanan, no, regardless artificial or fresh ang ibutang. However, sa atoang competing, balik-tagan siya sa non-competing, sa atong corporate float. Kay sa atoang mga competing floats, 80% must be fresh, real, tinuod. Ang atoang mga dekorasyon, fresh flowers, plants, fruits, vegetables, and etc. Okay? So, ang 20% ani are katong mga artificial. So, kabaliktaran siya. Kay, kabalo mong ano ni siya, no? Na kanong gituyo nato ni siya ngayon ani. Kay, competing magutong mga katong 80% nga ano. So, dapat, of course, as much as possible, mas dako ang percentage nga decoration. Flowers, no? Plants, fruits, ngadto sa ato ang float. Kaya nga to ang mga judges muna, ugyod sila ngadto sa judging area nato og ilaha yung gunitan, no? Kuptan gyud nila kung tinuod ba gyud ni og ang stability uyugon pod nila, no? Partly ang stability sa ato ang float. Sa ato pong pitik, no, Pitik Kadayawan, just to give you a brief background of this, a history of Pitik Kadayawan. Actually, kung mag-remember ninyo, when Ma'am Jean Rose sat as our official OIC, no, of City Tourism's Office, officially at year 2017, and our festival director, no, si Sir Gachi Gatchalian, actually, sila gitong nag-introduce ani, sila gid ang nag-encourage sa ato ano. Well, kami partly as the organizer of Pamulag sa Kadayawan and Pitik Kadayawan, sila to nag-ano sa namin na Wanda, let's make this different, no? Kani si Pitik, no, very timely. It's really a coincidence na sa ato ang team karon sa 37 Kadayawan sa Davao, kasi sa Kadayawan, no, ang pagsaba-saba sa dala, no, during sa ato ang Kadayawan. So kaning mga drum beating competition entries nato, which are the Pitik competition entries, muna sila ang maghatag og kasaba-saba sa ato ang parada.
So Kadayawan is generally means bountiful of harvest of flora and fauna. Ang preparation nato karon for Kadayawan 2022, una sa tanan, nag-post mi og official para sa Kadayawan page. Then nag-send mi og email sa mga hotels, sa mga companies, groups, and organization, and nagpanawag-tawag mi. Isa po di ay sa mga preparation nato para sa kaning Kadayawan and Pitik is nag-invite ta og mga international judges and national judges from Thailand.
For the second straight day, I wandered across the streets of Davao City. I'm really amazed by the artistry and creativity of the Davaoenos, as shown in the various floats decked with flowers, plants, and props. It just shows how blessed Davao City is, from its people to its abundant natural resources.
Kadayawan Festival was in so many ways a celebration of a rebirth. During this festival, I saw a city and its people rising up and moving forward. I also saw a city proud and cognizant of its heritage, a land of diverse cultures and traditions. Ako si Atty. Astrid. Till next time, ubanin na po ko ninyo sa akong Laag sa Davao.